great to have fun in college, but it's also important to gain practical work experience because that can help you land a job once you graduate. I have mentored thousands of professionals and now I can see they're so ambitious and so motivated. Each of them are doing 7 to 8 internships during their college life. If you are currently studying and looking for an internship, this video is for you. Hi my friends, my name is Meher Sindhu Batra. I'm your career coach and mentor helping you accelerate your career. During my college life, I did not do any internships because I started working at the mere age of 19 at KPMG. And when I was doing my MBA, I managed to do 4 internships, and I will talk to you about how you can do the same, because internships help us learn how to work in a team, how to work with a boss, how to work on projects. They help us develop our soft skills such as communication, empathy, teamwork. They also help us earn a little bit of extra income that only helps us in our broke college life. So I'm going to share with you 10 tips to keep in mind if you are planning to look for an internship. How can you do that? Because I hear so many of these questions from my students. Ma'am, where do I find an internship? How do I find it? I'm not able to find anything. You have to take charge of your own destiny, your own career. You need to be proactive about it. And these are the 10 tips from me to you. First and foremost, make sure your CV and your cover letter is up to date. If you have these 2 documents prepared well in advance, you won't have to spend too much time editing them and redoing them when you actually start applying for internships. So keep these 2 documents simple but impactful. Use a clear and clean template, and also make sure to customize your CV as well as your cover letter for each application. I have covered this in my previous videos that you can check out through the link above. And the second tip is, once the first draft of your CV and cover letter are ready, make sure to get them proofread from someone else. Now that could be a professor, it could be a friend who has very good English communication skills, or just a mentor or a coach. Before you send out your CV, make sure another pair of fresh eyes has gone through it, because sometimes we have typos, spelling mistakes, or just basic template and formatting mistakes that do not look pleasing to the eye, and sometimes we are not able to realize it until and unless someone else points it out to us. Your academic advisor or the people in your university's careers team will be more than happy to help you and give you feedback. So once your CV is out of the way, let's go on to tip number 3, and that is start searching for your ideal internship way ahead of time. Let's say you're starting college now, it's first year. You know that you will need an internship maybe in the winter break or in the summer break. I would say start early. Don't wait till the last minute for your semester to finish for you to start looking for internship. You should be on the hunt as soon as the semester begins. You know why? This is important because internships are competitive and spots fill up very fast. If you plan ahead in time, you will be able to manage not just your studies but also your applications and beat everybody else to it. Tip number 4 is something that I teach in my workshops, and that is being very organized about your application process. So make a spreadsheet, a list of all the companies that are currently looking for interns or companies that you're interested in working at. Also make another column with the application deadlines. If you don't maintain an organized spreadsheet or an organized list, your brain will get confused and you won't remember when to apply for which internship. It will also act as a checklist of all the things that you need to do to be able to apply and be a solid candidate for that company. My 5th tip is that reach out to people, the founders of companies, and just DM them. That could be founders, recruiters, just send them messages. Sending messages shows that you really care about working at that organization. It shows proactivity and initiative. I can't tell you how many messages a day I receive on my Instagram and my LinkedIn asking me if I'm looking for an intern and sending me their CV. You just have to be a little bit shameless and reach out to as many number of people as you can, because sometimes these opportunities are hidden and we do not know anything about them. You have to create these opportunities for yourself. If you're finding my video useful, please do subscribe to this channel and share it with your friends so that I can reach and help more people. Tip number 6 is ask for a recommendation. Ask your teachers or professors or even alumni if they could recommend you for your internship positions. If you ask at the last minute, it's just a little bit too impolite, but if you're prepared in advance, it will only help you. Tip number 7 is network with people. If there are events happening on campus, make sure you go and attend them. Talk to people, communicate your career story. Tell them what you're looking for. Tell them what you want to do next. Like I said, opportunities don't land in our laps. We have to create them. We have to go out there and find them. Talk to people as much as you can. Network and spread the word. Tell your friends and friends of friends that you're looking for an internship. Tell your family members, maybe they know somebody who's looking for an intern. Tip number 8 is please prepare well for the interviews. I have tons and tons of videos and reels on this topic that you can check out, but basically making a list of all the commonly asked questions such as why you want to do an internship at our company, tell us a little bit about yourself, where do you see yourself in 5 years, how do you see yourself fit in this role, what are your skills, How will you be able to help us? Why should we hire you? The more you practice, the better you will become and more confident you will be in your interviews. And interviews are all about confidence and communication. So write down your answers and practice. In front of the mirror, record yourself, or even ask a friend or a family member to do a mock interview for you. In fact, I too help for mock interview preparation through my one-to-one sessions. If you're interested, you can sign up through the link below. My tip number 9 is that make sure you follow up after the interview. Interviews are a two-way conversation. After the interview is done, make sure you send a thank you note to your interviewer. Send a follow-up email asking them about their result. Not everyone thinks about following up, but this really improves your chances of getting hired. But please don't follow up too soon or be too aggressive about it, following up every day or every other day. Give the recruiter some time to get back to you. So I would suggest you wait for about a week before you send a follow-up email. And my tip number 10 is probably the most important, and that is choose an internship that will help you the most in terms of learning, in terms of growth, in terms of helping you decide what you want to do in the future. Apply for different types of positions. Your early 20s are about figuring out what you want to do, what you like doing, what you want to do more of. There are a lot of companies looking for interns just like you, who are energetic, who are motivated, who are going to help them. So don't cut yourself short. Be confident in who you are. But yes, pick well. Let's say you've done an internship in accounting. Maybe your next one can be in marketing, and maybe the next one can be in HR. This will help you see what you enjoy the most. Let's say you've done 2 internships in marketing and you really like marketing, but you want to get into specifically digital marketing. Then your next internship can be just about digital marketing. At the end of the day, we all want to be in an internship that can convert into a full-time role upon graduation. Once you figure out how to get an internship, the next big part would be for you to figure out how to get a job or how to convert your internship into a full-time role. And that will all depend upon your performance during the internship, so that you are offered that job at the end of your internship. So you'll have to give it your best. I hope, my friends, this was useful for you. Do try these tips out. I'll be back soon with another one, but until then, keep smiling and working hard towards your goals. I hope to see you soon. Bye.